Yes. Good evening, my dear friends. Welcome to another wonderful evening. Thank you, yes, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Good evening, my dear friends. To continue this session, it's a great opportunity. I feel very blessed to be with you all to be with you all of you to share the Patriji wisdom. Thank you once again, my dear friends, who joined this session. I am Anjali Kanda. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I came to this beautiful path from 2020 on 2020. From there, me and my family doing regular meditation consistently. We are doing. I helped my entire family, my siblings, my mom and dad, everyone. We became vegetarians and started doing regular meditation. Yes, we have benefited so much by doing this meditation, and um, we get to know what is the true wisdom, what we are, how much we are capable of, what is the right way of living, and right way of doing the things, right way of speaking. Learned so many things, different aspects of the life. So okay, let's jump into our session. First, we'll do 15 minutes meditation, showing gratitude to our life, our journey, our masters, our parents, gurus, whatever it is. We have been a long day, and just relax ourselves, just clear our minds. Then we will, listen to the wisdom. Just relax, my dear friends, everyone. Be with yourself. Forget about everything what you have done today. Everything is well and good in the outside world. Just for this beautiful time, this short time, be with yourself. Be grateful for yourself, what you have done. Just enjoy the silence around you and within you. Just fill your heart with that unconditional love. We are that wonderful divine beings. Sing this human life. Be grateful for that you are doing it. You are living in a right way. With your breath, my dear friends. Feel the divinity within you. Feel that you are perfect. You are complete. You are that wholeness. Minutes, my dear friends. Yourself with this beautiful nature, beautiful universe. Just go with the flow. Just surrender yourself. To your body. Thank you to each and every being that is helping in your evolution. To this Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Sun and Moon. hands on your eyes gently. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open with a beautiful smile. Yes, my dear friends. If anybody like to have water, please have the water. We'll go through the wisdom. Today, today's topic is teaching meditation. What Patriji is saying. Doing meditation and teaching meditation are concurrent things. As we learn, we should teach. As we teach, so we learn. So we are doing both the things simultaneously, my dear friends. Don't think after learning everything we have to teach. No. As much as we are learning, we are sharing with our friends. And at the same time, we are learning through their experiences also. Meditation is our true joy. Vegetarianism is our only religion. Pyramids are our energy temples. Breath is our dear guru. Soul science is our magnificent flag. Enlightenment is our great intent. Teaching meditation is our main passion. Truth is our core bliss. Self-reliance is our essential message. Friendliness is our innate nature. Simplicity is our distinguishing character. Humility is our heroic culture. All beings of all kinds are our entire cosmic family. My dear friends, please, I suggest if anybody has this book, please write this paragraph with your own hands, stick it to your wall or at the table where you are working and try to read these beautiful short sentences, summary of everything, our life, summary of this universe, nature, creation, whatever it is, summary of everything, Veda, scriptures, what is it? It has very much deep meaning, simple things, simple. We need to do meditation, we need to eat right food, vegetarian food only. Breath is our guru. We need to rely on ourselves only. We need to use the pyramids, as the temples, energy temples. And, we always listen to that, like simple living and having the higher goals or higher visions. That is the best character, right? We know that. We know everything, but we need the implementation only, my dear friends. Just take a pause, think before doing anything. Is it bringing true happiness to you? Then you get to know what you need to do that to correct yourself. And all the beings of all kinds are our cosmic family. Don't limit yourself to your own family or your own country, your own religion, my dear friends. Not this human beings. As an evolved being, we need to take care of rest of the kingdoms like mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, and animal kingdom. Next question is, what should I do after teaching meditation to others? Patriji is saying, teach your meditation to everybody. That's all. Everyone must teach meditation. Then it's their job to continue or not to continue, to explore further or not to explore. But you must initiate and give the seed to them. They will make a tree out of it. If you do not give the seed, What can they do with the soil? It is your duty to give the seed. Teach everyone your meditation. That's what Patriji did. He read so many books. He got to know what is the true way of living here. He got enlightened and he didn't confine that to himself. He shared with everyone. He tried his best, to teach that, to awaken everyone. That's our duty. As an earth citizen, it is our responsibility and accountability. That's their wish. They listen or not, to pass the information. That's our job. That's what he is saying. You need to give the seed. Then that's their free will. They want to continue or not. I like to teach meditation. Next question, my dear friends. I like to teach meditation to people and do service, but people also tell me to focus on my career first and then do these things on the side. Please guide me. Patriji said, you do everything simultaneously with balance. That is the middle path. We always know that we should not postpone the things, to start the good thing, to start the best things. Like our elders always suggest, like, don't postpone to do such kind of things. As soon as we get to know, we need to experiment first. Then only we get to know, is it right or not? Is it helping you or not? At the same time, we have to do. That's why Patriji said, there is no, starting point. From the small age itself, we need to learn the good wisdom and start doing the meditation. We need to practice all these things from the younger age itself. And we need to balance all the things. The middle path, he's suggesting us to go in the middle path. How much should we depend? Next question, sorry. How much should we depend on the help of the meditation aids like pyramids, crystals, crop circles, and so on in order to be a master? Are they as important for those who are regularly meditating as they are for beginners? Patriji said, a master requires nothing. We will know that a blind person, a small child, or an old person needs somebody's help to cross the road. But when you are healthy, you don't require anybody's help and you can cross the road by yourself. When you are a master, you don't require anything. But for a beginner or a person who has some problems, all these things are very helpful. But if help is there and you don't want to use it, it's your call. You should be full of humility to be able to take help of all that exists. When somebody helps you across the road, take their help and thank them. Similarly, you can take the help of pyramid energy, group energy, full moon energy, nature energy, crystal energy, and whatever else is available. You must be grateful for any help that comes from any side. Even if you are a master and if you have a problem, you can take help. Helpful things are beneficial for all. Whether you are a master or not, whether you are a meditator or not. We know we take help of so many aids when we start anything. Sometimes, it gives some kind of motivation like that. So many people, we use crystals, we get attracted to those beautiful crystals, we bring them and we keep them in our place where we do the meditation. And we use crop circles. Some people use crop circles, and we use some tabletop pyramids. Some kind of it adds beauty to that place also. Those adds energy. some a different kind of vibes. Sometimes we need some changes, like breaking the routine, or you can do those, you can do the meditation without anything, and you can take the help, but we don't need to completely rely on anything. Just believe in yourself. You are the source of everything. My dear friends, we are going into the next chapter. If anybody would like to add anything, you can unmute and add. Just doing, passing the meditation as we, teaching the meditation as we learning, and doing the things in a balanced way, doing our worldly things, and practicing this meditation and teaching the meditation. We need to balance both the ones, and using these tools, different tools, like, to which extent we need to use. We can take help of, we can take the help of them to a certain extent, and continue. Like sometimes we do group energy, sometimes we do alone, and sometimes we depend on music. If we are not feeling good, sometimes we feel like to listen and do the meditation with the music. Sometimes we don't need to put that music. It happens sometimes based on the situations, or it's our choice. Yeah, I'm continuing to the next chapter. If nothing is there, no one would like to talk. Okay, meditation for children. We should train ourselves. We should train our children, and we should train our friends into this knowledge that that never entertain disastrous thoughts in the mind. Yes, my dear friends, when we start the meditation, maybe we got to know the information about it, and many of the things we suggest to our family members, and we share with them, and you know um, we give them some things. We do like that, right? uh, this one also, meditation also, like, don't think like they're not going to listen, they're not aware of that. Maybe we need to give it a try first. You be open-minded, to pass the information. Don't judge the other person. Don't make any kinds of assumptions about the people based on the previous experiences. Just be open all the time. Keep your mind all the time fresh, and just pass the information, and make your family, help your family do meditation, do all together. At least sometime in the evenings, most of us will be together. Make a habit of doing all together certain time, like that. And he's suggesting never entertain disastrous thoughts. Like, don't think like they are not going to they don't believe like that. Always be positive. Okay, next question. Do children need to start meditation in early in their life? Patriji said, when I was a child, I missed doing meditation. I did not realize what I wanted at that time, but now I know all the children miss doing meditation. We cannot afford that meditation. We cannot afford that. Meditation gives everything to the child. Yes, my dear friends. When I started doing this meditation also, I felt the same thing. Like, my parents also don't know about this meditation. You know, I also missed, like, this wisdom, at my early age. Then uh, I used to explain that to my kids, like, you guys are very lucky. You got to able to, listen this wisdom, like, this at this early age. Please don't miss this. This is the golden opportunity. Luckily, they listen. Yes, Luckily, they listen, and they listened to me, and they started doing with me. They started doing with me every day. Then after certain days, they started realizing the real importance, not with my words, with their own experience. They realized the importance. Nowadays, like, they are doing themselves. They are taking care of doing themselves. I don't need to tell them, like, do the meditation. Whenever they feel like to do, they sit quietly, take time off for themselves, and they practice that every day. Should a Next question, my dear friends: should a children observe his or her breath in meditation? Patriji said, if a child is less than 10 years old, ask them to just close their eyes. If the child is more than 10 years or older, ask them to observe their breathing. Then you will see wonders. Yes, we know that children are very pure at very young ages. They don't need to observe or anything. Just then, if they sit silently for some time, that will be enough for them. He's suggesting that one. Then after 10 years, we need to guide them little bit. Yes, that's it. Next question. Tell us more about teaching meditation to the children. When you teach meditation to children, they immediately absorb it like a sponge. In fact, teaching meditation to children is the easiest thing, whereas it is very difficult to teach others. We all know about that. Yes, even they try to sit for some time. When you tell to, try, even try, they will try. Yes, we know that we have that logical mind. That's why he is telling it is very easy to teach meditation to children. Okay, how can we teach meditation to our children? Patriji said, you do not need to teach them meditation in the same way as adults. Just ask the child to close their eyes for the duration suitable for their age. For example, for a child who is 5 years old, you just have to tell them or her to close their eyes for 5 minutes. That's enough for them, because they are always connected to that source with the pure mind. They don't put too much clutter like adults. That's why they can easily connect with the source. That 5 minutes also helps. That's enough for them. Yes. Next question. Why is it very easy to teach meditation to kids? Yeah. He's explaining very clearly in this question. The children do not need big meditation process. They just need to close their eyes for 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. Children have active third eyes, unlike adults whose third eyes are closed. In the Bible, it is said that until you become a child, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. Children are already in the kingdom of God. You do not have to push them there, but you should just play some nice music and ask them to close their eyes. They do not have to bother about observing their breath. After they open their eyes, as their third eye is already active, they will tell you all their experience. That's true, my dear friends. Yes, as my kids are also doing the meditation, after some time, the practicing this meditation, they used to tell lots and lots of experiences, travels to different places, explorations. We used to do experiments, like wherever we want to go by sitting here, and astrally we go to the places where we did not visited in India, even India or different places. Sometimes, we listen to some others' experiences, and we feel like to explore. And we Saturdays and Sundays we used to sit in the afternoons after doing our work, and we keep certain time for doing longer meditation, at least 2 to 3 hours. And we try to visit some sacred places, sacred temples in India. Yes, different places, like that. As they are having active third eyes, they used to tell me like what's happening there, where we are traveling, and all those beautiful experience. We use it to enjoy. That's it. Simply, we'll take it as an experience to check, like, they want to check like how much we are capable. Like, I know everybody sharing their experiences. They did say these kind of things in the meditation, like that. They used to experiment. Yeah. You can also try, making your kids doing the meditation and take a time off, Saturdays and Sundays, certain time. Have the family time and make them sit for a little bit more time. Then you can travel along with them. How can we make our children happy? Children who practice meditation regularly are always very happy. Yes, they don't have, too much desires like us. Very small desires for small, simple pizza, chocolate, ice cream. That's it. Yeah. As a child, as a child grows up and becomes a teenager, what are the problems they will face and how can they deal with them? Yes, Patriji said, well, children becomes teenagers, their parents aren't the only problem for them. Society as a whole becomes a big problem for them. Yes, that is true. Many of us face that thing. We came across all that, kind of rules and regulations, all those belief systems imposed by the society. Mm. There is a whole range of additional problems. 1 second. So they need more meditation right from the childhood in order to attain enough energy by this time to deal with those problems. Yes. That's what everybody is aiming nowadays, like, breaking down those limited beliefs that are imposed by the family, our ancestors, from us. We also not aware of that thing, right? Unknowingly we are passing those to our children. Limited thinking, um, can we say, like, training the same way we got trained, like, do this one. We need to give them the freedom, like they want to, if they want to explore in a different way. Don't think always our way is the right way for them, an easy way for them. Maybe we don't know that that's all want to explore in a different way, even though it is a bit tough or bit messy. They want to experience in that way. We have to give that opportunity. Just we need to help them only, not mm, giving our own ways to them. We should not interfere in that way in their learnings, my dear friends. Please be aware of that and please take care of yourselves also. We should not interfere in their learnings. Just we need to give some suggestions only. Yes. And make them, learn good books, like, these masters books. We know that this swadhyaya or book reading is how much important for them, for everyone, like, one master's lifetime wisdom. One book is one master's lifetime wisdom, right? We all know that. Keep that mind and tell them the importance of reading a good book, not only the school books. Besides, once in a while they have to read these kind of books also, as they are growing. Share your learnings with them too. Not only you learn and you keep in your mind. No, when you are spending time with them and you know, like when you guys are doing together, like some household work or some tidying up, talking, having a friendly talk with them, just share your learnings with them, like, which way they like, right? Just gently share them, like in which way they like that information, like making as a story or anything. Try to, give that wisdom to them. Like we know, like sometimes some for other things we figure out alternate ways, to do some things with the kids. Like that, for the things that are beneficial to them, figure out the alternate ways, which ways they like the best. Give that. Yes. What does meditation give children? Patriji says, like, meditation gives energy, intelligence, balance in life, whatever you name. We know that, like, n number of benefits. Everybody says, whichever we heard from so many masters' experiences, so many learnings. Uh, make out the list, and whenever they did achieve something, you can correlate to that. Like, if you do this meditation, you can achieve in this way, and you did it. Then they will also get some kind of motivation. Yes, get confident, like, get boasting, like, yes, it's really helping me. They will be aware of that, and they try to practice regularly. Will our principles change based on our age? Patriji says nature is very important for children, for teens, for you, for me, for everybody. Principles of truth don't vary from childhood or teenage or adulthood or old age. They won't change. They are universal, irrespective of your age, caste, sex, culture, etc. Yes, truth is truth. It doesn't change for the person, for a country, wherever you are. Truth is truth. Path is path. Whatever we need to do, we need to do. That's it, irrespective of weather or anything. Don't. Today is very cold outside, right? Don't feel, don't sit very cozy. Don't sleep. Try to do the meditation. Mm, like that, it won't change, my dear friends. Meditation is meditation. Please talk more about controlling children. Patriji said we should control ourselves. We should not control others. Khalil said your children are not your children. They come through you, but not from you. We think they come from us, but they only come through us. They selected us. You must understand that whole concept of birth. Before they were born here, they were already adult souls in the higher worlds. They have simply come here to experience another lifetime. They are adult souls taking up young bodies. Unless you know this spiritual science, you cannot become a spiritual parent. Underline this, my dear friends. First, we need to become a spiritual parent. For that, we need to know this science. We need to learn. We need to learn. We need to practice. We need to read the books. Then only we can teach. Because we know kids always, follow the parents to certain extent. Not completely, maybe I cannot say not completely, to certain extent. Right? First, we need to look at ourselves at which stage we are in. That's what he's saying. Like, they don't belong to you. Just they came through you. They are already adult souls. They came through you. Just we need to support them only. That's it. How can we teach anything to children? You teach them by being an example to them. That's what. Patriji, first he became an exemplified truth to teach meditation to this world, right? We all know that. Like that, first we need to become a role model. We need to be an example for them. Children don't listen to what you say. They learn by seeing what you do. Next question. Is there any difference between spiritual parents and non-spiritual parents? There is a huge difference between spiritual parents and non-spiritual parents. With a non-spiritual parent, the home can feel like a hell. But with a spiritual parent, the home can feel like a heaven. Myself is an example. I can say before getting into this path, how I am, how I treated my children. When I remember those days, I get into tears and I ask them, please excuse me. In the meditation, when I remember those days, by mistake in my meditation, I definitely ask them, please excuse me for my ignorance. Yes, my dear friends, there is such a difference. Please check yourself also, how you are dealing with your children. Because now it not only hurt them or harm them internally, because sometimes they are unable to tell us, just they keep inside. It creates some kind of emotional blockages for them. Not only that, that love, we all believe law of karma. We are not getting rid of our baggage, adding more in this lifetime. So please be aware of every minute. That's why we learned about conscious living. By practicing this meditation, what we get is, first thing is conscious living. For everything, whatever before you are going to say anything, or before you are going to do anything, step back, take a pause, small pause, at least small pause. Make a habit of that and think and do it, my dear friends. Otherwise, we get into a lot of troubles. That small gap sometimes protects you. It brings a lot of happiness. Okay. Is it possible for a child's soul to be more advanced spiritually than a parent's soul? Patriji said, yes, 99% of the time, this is the case. Children are more spiritually advanced than their parents. Parents think that they are going to train their children, when in fact it is the children who will train the parents. For example, in the case of Prahlad and Hiranyakashyap, who was more enlightened? Hiranyakashyap was a great Rakshasa. He's like, demon, very wrong person. We know that, right? But Prahlada was a great master. Hiranyakashipa wanted to control Prahlada, but Prahlada did not allow him to do so. Yes, my dear friends, we should not have that controlling mindset. Yes, because they are very advanced souls. They are here to help us only, not learning from them. Most of the time, most of the cases, so many parents observed, like they feel very happy also if they do things, in a more advanced way. They praise them also, but they forget sometimes, they are very advanced and they try to impose. We try to impose our thoughts and our way of learnings. Keep that in mind, they are very advanced souls. But we don't need to train them, just we need to allow them to flow freely. That's it. They are not. I have read somewhere, they are not the animals in the circus, to be trained. Just they let them grow as they are. Right. Should parents learn from their children? Patriji said parents have to understand that they are not superior to their children, and they have to learn from them. Your children are not your property. They are your teachers. This is because it has been a while since you took on a physical body to come here, while they are arrived recently, which means they have greater and updated versions of the knowledge. So you must learn from them. Yes, very simple, right? They came very recently. We came very long back. Older versions. We are older versions. They have newer versions of knowledge. That's why if you observe them, like mm, they play with this technology very very easily. Sometimes we search for apps and how to proceed next, but they do very easily, simply. Yes, they are our masters. What should be given to the child? Next question: what should be given to a child? Patriji, don't give your love to the child. Give meditation to the child. Music, nature, playtime, and meditation are very important for them. Give children what they want and not what you want. Yes. Just give the children what they want, not what you want. Sometimes, we do the things like we decide the things like what are best for them, like that, right? That's why let them live their life. We need to let them live their life, and based on their interests, based on their likings, based on their wisdom. Yes, don't give your love to the child, because we forgot about that unconditional love, my dear friends. That's why maybe he suggested teach them the meditation, give them music, nature, and give their playtime. Nowadays they are missing that also, playtime. Arts and playing in the nature are very important, right? We all know that. Give some time for them to play in that. Next, how can I make a child read books? We came to the important question, my dear friends. Don't be overly worried about your children. Worry about yourself first. When you keep reading books in front of your children, they will also start. They will ask, what are you reading? You may reply, I am reading something about astral travel. Then immediately they will be curious and ask, what is astral travel? Inch by inch, they will come towards you. They won't make quantum jumps towards you, but they will come. It is very rare to find a child who does not follow their parents. See, my dear friends, everything is turning towards us only. We observe a lot of the times, like so many parents are asking, how can make my children to do meditation, to make them read books. That's the thing. We don't need to worry about them. Just first, we have to start doing this one, regular meditation, and practicing reading the books, and spending some time with the like-minded people, going to different workshop and explore with your family. Just go with them, take them also. How you go to the parks, amusement parks, sometimes you take them over there. So many places, right? Yes, like that. Explore these kinds of workshops, different places. You go and talk to so many people, different people. They will also get to know, like, um, different places. At the same time, we are doing all the things. We are exploring the places, getting the wisdom. We are doing the group meditation. So listening to so many masters' experiences, so many things, all in one package, my dear friends. This is all in one package. PSSM is providing simple package with so many benefits. unmeasurable benefits. You cannot measure these benefits, my dear friends. So first we need to practice that one. Then your children automatically follows you by looking at you, and slowly, he's saying slowly, they will get attracted and they will get into that path. Yes, my dear friends, we completed 2 chapters today. Please share your thoughts and your experiences also. Maybe we will also listen for a couple of minutes. Please unmute yourself and express, my dear friends.
Hi, Anjali. I want to say beautiful. I mean, you explained very beautifully. First time I enjoyed, like, keeping everything aside. Like, there are certain topics we know, but when it comes from a master, it's definitely like, yeah, it is a great wisdom you shared regarding kids, regarding teaching meditation, not judging or not having any thoughts in the mind. Just say whether that's a seed you are putting. It's very well explained. Thank you. And friends, I want to say one thing about Anjali is a very, very great master who have bring her kids like they are one I think Ajay is in 8th grade and Nandu is in 11th or 12th grade, right? Yeah.
12th grade.
But yeah, those two kids, whenever Akhanda Dhyana happens, that means we do 24 hours, 12 hours. They come and sit with their mom all along. And it is not easy unless until you have that much of energy. And I want to say one more point. Not only their kids, Anjali has bring her brother and brother wife and
My
brother
family,
kids.
and my family, my 2 brothers and my parents. Slowly, everybody added, slowly, one by one, they added.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. Because we see Malleshwari and your brother in MMS too. We don't know about India, so that's where immediately it came to me. So it is not easy, my dear friends, but it's strong sankalpam and not judging whether they will listen or not. Just letting them know. I think that's what Anjali followed. One thing is, if I myself is happy, it's not enough. Everybody around me has to happy. Then only my happiness will be more and more. So yeah, thank you so much, Anjali, for coming. Yeah, friends, if you want to share anything, yeah, you can go ahead and you can ask any question regarding the children because Anjali is the real testament of real spiritual parenting mom.
No, no, whatever is no, that's what I'm telling you. Like we try to, find different ways to do. Sometimes, if they don't want to do one thing, we try in different ways. Like that also, I didn't leave that one. I tried in different ways, to make them learn and to know the importance of what is this happening on this earth right now at this moment. Whatever I listen, I share with them.
Yeah, Purnima, unmute yourself and you can ask. Purnima have a question, it seems.
It's not a question, just I want to share one
Sure.
thought.
Your
Sure.
experience. Yeah.
So many times it happens. So whenever I have a question on that day, in your session, I will Pushpa's session, I used to get the answer. Today also, I got one answer. Many times I did not share this in the session, but today I want to bring that as well here. Just a few minutes before the session, I was talking to the other master. Actually, I'm supposed to search a job now, but instead of that, I'm sitting on meditation and getting into this too much. Am I doing the right thing? Sometimes I'm questioning myself. Do I need to focus on the career or the meditation? But I felt like this moment I won't get it later to do the meditation. So I'm choosing this. I was telling to her. Immediately, I'm getting the answer to this middle path. Do I need to focus on the career or the spiritual path? That question came in today's session. So whenever we are having a question, some way or the other, we are getting the answer within the same day. So by seeing that, I'm so surprised. Many times it happened in this 50 days. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anjali, you wanna add to Purnima?
When we connect to that purity, with the pure mind, with the pure intentions, like-minded people, you get connected to that, different network, that divine network. It gives you that signals all the time. Make you, do the corrections like this. That's it, magics. That's what, meditation, you drops completely your logical mind and you get to see the magics, lot of magics.
I'm seeing another hand.
Sharon, yeah. Go ahead, unmute yourself, Sharon.
So thank you. Thank you for everything tonight. Everything was so pertinent. Two things really jumped out at me, though, is when you said children come through me, not to me. I wish more people understood that. They're not our possessions. And we have to honor and respect that they're living human beings with minds and growth purposes. What's the word I want? They have their own journey to go through for their karmic reasons. And the other thing you alluded to was staying in our own business. I'm such a big proponent of that. Whose business am I in? I have to take care of my business first and foremost. How could I possibly be so arrogant to think I know what's best for another human being? I need to stick with me, stay in my business. So thank you for all of the sharings tonight, not just tonight, but all of the evenings. You're such a pleasure to listen to. Thank you.
Yeah, it's reminder to everyone. Sometimes we forget and we think this is the best for them, like we choose, but it is a kind of reminder to everyone, like your likes are not their likes. Right.
Yeah, they teach us, they come to teach us.
Thank you for your time, for being in this session, sharing your energies. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, Pushpa. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anjali. This is what we get, like, cultivating the great spiritual friendships. Today, I have a class to my daughter that Girl Scout. They said the parents has to be there. So I asked Anjali immediately. She said yes. So yeah, I'm very blessed to be in PSSM and then in this group, my dear friends. Thank you. Thank you, Anjali. Love you, Anjali.
Thank you. Love you all.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you, friends. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your